Hammonds. Um, This is case number 235913101, the people of the state of Michigan versus Deshaun Hammonds. The defendant is charged with one count of assault aggravated. Today is the date set for a pretrial conference. Appearances, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Christina Ritter on behalf of the people, P number 83505.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sophia Nelson of Neighborhood Defender Service on behalf of Mr. Hammonds, 77960. I waive Mr. Hammond's appearance for the purposes of this hearing, as Mr. Hammonds is incarcerated in the Macomb County Jail.
Mr. Flanagan has had an opportunity to confirm that Mr. Hammonds is currently in the custody of the Macomb County Jail. And I don't know if we sent it over to the Macomb County Jail, but the court will waive his appearance for the purposes of these proceedings. Ms. Nelson, how do you wish to proceed?
I would ask at this time, as the complaining witness was instructed to appear for this final pretrial conference and has not appeared.
Ms. Ritter?
Your Honor, it is at least the second schedule of the pretrial conference. The court requires the complaining witness, Mr. Royce Cunningham, to be present. I did not see Mr. Cunningham in the waiting room this morning, and I did not have word from court officer that Mr. Cunningham checked in person with the court this morning. So at this time, Your Honor, the people will not be able to proceed based on the complaining witness's failure to appear.
And I'm sorry, Ms. Nelson, you had faded out just a little bit. Did you make a motion already, or what did you say in the beginning?
Yes, I move.
Say it again one more time.
I did move to dismiss, Your Honor.
Okay, there you go. All right, then today's the day set for a pretrial conference. The complaining witness was required to appear. They have failed to appear. The people have no explanation for the failure. They are unable to proceed. The court is going to grant defense counsel's motion. The matter is dismissed without prejudice. If you could send over an order for my signature, I'll sign it. You can send that to Mr. Flanagan.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you're welcome. Have a great day. Stay safe.
You too.
Thank you. I'm not sure why Mr. Capers' camera is in the ceiling, but yeah. Good morning, Mr. Blake.
Good morning, Judge. I'm checking in on Joseph Hill. He's at my office as well.
All right. The prosecutor just stepped out for a moment. She'll be right back, and then I'll be ready for you.
Okay, thank you.
ready, Mr. Blake?
Yes, Judge.
We're ready.
Okay.
All right, this is case number 2344770. Wait, try that, 234477701. The people of the state of Michigan versus Joseph Hill. The defendant is charged with 1 count of brandishing a weapon. Today is the date set for a final pretrial conference. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Wright Blake appearing on behalf of Joseph Hill, P 37259. Mr. Hill is present in my office. State your name for the record, sir.
Joseph Hill is present.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. Today is the day set for final pretrial conference. How are we proceeding?
Judge, it was my understanding the complainant was supposed to be there today.
Ms. Ritter?
I don't know, there was no judge. They actually appeared on August 8th.
Mr. Mr. Blake, they already appeared in August. I wouldn't require them to appear before the next August.
Okay, well, you can set it up for a bench trial, Your Honor.
All right. The court is going to continue a not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Hill, and I will set the matter for trial. Mr. Hill, with respect to the trial, your lawyer has indicated by his words that you will waive your right to a jury trial and have the case heard by me. Is that what you want to do?
Judge,
You have to say yes.
yes, yes,
All right, and sir, do you understand that? Mr. Hill, can you look towards the camera? Okay, do you understand that if I accept this waiver from you today, that you will not have a jury to hear your case? There won't be any jurors sitting in those jury seats. I will be the only decision maker. Do you understand?
yes.
Has anyone threatened you in any way or promised you anything that was not placed on the record to get you to waive your right to a jury to have the court hear the case?
No.
Any objection from?
No, Your Honor.
Having no objection from the people, finding that the waiver has been made freely, knowingly, and voluntarily, the court accepts the waiver. My next available waiver trial date is Thursday, April the 25th. Mr. Blake, is that a good day for you?
Let me check, Judge. I have 2 capital cases that are set for jury trial on the 15th.
Okay, what about, how long do you expect those if they go?
One is 5 defendant.
Mr. Hill, can you pay attention to what's going on in your case over here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Judge, let me get my appointment book. I'll be right back. Give me 5 seconds.
Okay, all right,
Maybe.
thank you. Mr. Officer Krause, can you be your supervisor, please?
Yeah, the 25th might be cutting it a little close, Judge. What about the 29th or the 30th?
So I have. Oh, we can do the 29th.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so the court continues a not guilty plea. I will set the matter for waiver trial. April the 29th. at 10:30 a.m. Do we need another final pretrial conference or no?
No,
But,
Your Honor.
that's like, the offer won't be available on the day of the trial.
Mr. Blake, did you hear that?
Yeah, so what was the offer again, Madam Prosecutor?
Judge, it was attempted brandishing.
Attempted. We
All
could
right.
do a final pretrial the Friday before your case if you want to still consider the offer or no.
No, Your Honor.
All right, then we're all set until April the 29th at 10:30 a.m. in person.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right, you're welcome. Have a great day. Stay safe.
You as well.
Thank you. All right, I'm ready on Mitchell.
Ready, I'm Your Honor.
Okay, Mitchell isn't ready. I'm ready on Tucker.
Ready, I'm Tucker.
This is case number 234560101, the People versus Kimani Tucker. The defendant is charged with assault or assault and battery. Today is the date set. Pretrial conference appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
Rakidia Hall on behalf of Kimani Tucker. Sir, may you unmute yourself and state your full name for the record?
My God, man.
State your full name, please.
My name is Kimani Tucker.
Today is the date set. Pretrial conference. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, this is the first scheduling of the pretrial. However, it appears that Mr. Tucker was arraigned in this courtroom on December 5th, 2023, and the court required the complainant to appear today. I do not believe that the complainant is present, and we are requesting a dismissal in this matter.
Ms. Ritter.
Your Honor, so the court did arraign this matter and set a pretrial conference for today requiring the complainant witness, Mr. Paul Jeffries, to be present. I don't see Mr. Jeffries in the waiting room, Your Honor, and I don't have an explanation as to why Mr. Jeffries is not present. At this time, Your Honor, the people will not be able to proceed.
All right, give me 1 second. today is the day set for pretrial conference. The complaining witness was required to appear. They have failed to appear. The people have no explanation for the failure. They are unable to proceed. The court is going to grant defense counsel's motion. The matter is dismissed without prejudice. Sir, we will mail you a copy of the order of dismissal for your records. Have a great day. Stay safe. I'm ready on what case? Because I don't have, can't see them. Oh. Did we reach as the ball? Is he really the lawyer on Evans? Is it it's not a review?
No, he's the attorney. I have not heard back from Mr. Bond, and also perhaps indicated that Mr. Evans left the building.
Okay. Lord.
Nobody's been.
All right, I'm ready on Marshall Ford. Ms. Hall, can we go in the breakout room just briefly?
Yes, Your Honor.
And sit. Hey. This one trying to come from me.
I promise.
Come for me. You're trying to come.
Was-
You're trying to come for me. I need Ms. Marshall to start your camera. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Please start your camera.
How you do that? I think I got it. Okay.
All right. This is case number 235973401, the people versus Rosemary Marshall Floyd. The defendant is charged with 1 count of assault or assault and battery. Today is the date set for pretrial conference. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina, we have to leave.
Good morning, Your Honor. Rakidia Hall on behalf of Rosemary Marshall. Ma'am, may you state your full name for the record?
Rosemarie Marshall.
Today is the day set. I might have put that wrong. It's Rosemary. Is that what we have on the things?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Today is the day set for pretrial conference. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, this is the first scheduling of the pretrial conference. However, this case originally had a felony count in addition to the misdemeanor count. And an exam was held on December 5th of 2023 in front of Judge Jefferson, and the complainant did not appear. We are requesting a dismissal in this matter because this is the complainant's second opportunity to appear. I do understand that it wasn't in this courtroom, but she failed to appear for the felony case as well.
With respect to the motion, the court is going to deny the motion as to the misdemeanor. It's the first opportunity. However, Ms. Ritter, how do you wish to respond to the motion?
So, Your Honor, the complainant witness, Ms. Lataria Bell, who is the same complainant witness that was required to appear at the pretrial, the preliminary exam, according to the notes, did not appear, and my colleagues were unable to reach her by the phone number that we had listed. So at this time, Your Honor, the people don't have an issue with court dismissing this matter. If we do locate a complainant witness, we will consider refiling, but at this time, it looks like we're unable to get in contact with her with the information we have on file.
I'll entertain another motion, but I'm denying the motion for the witness's failure to appear. I'll entertain a different motion.
Your Honor, we are requesting this dismissal because the people are unable to proceed.
Today is the day set for pretrial conference. The complaining witness failed to appear. This is the first scheduling of the pretrial conference. However, the people have indicated that they are unable to locate the complaining witness, that efforts were made during the felony case, and they do not have good contact information for the complaining witness, and they are unable to proceed. The court is therefore going to grant defense counsel's motion. The matter is dismissed without prejudice. Ms. Marshall Floyd, we will mail you a copy of the order of dismissal for your records. Have a great day and stay safe.
Thank you. You do the same.
Thank you. I'm ready on. Do I have a register on papers? I'm ready on Goss. Oh, Goss doesn't have a plus sign.
Goss should. I don't know if they left and came back, but they are ready.
Thank you. Do I have a register on papers?
Yes, right.
All right. I don't know if Ms. Goss was in the dark in the waiting room, in the breakout room, but she's certainly in the dark now. And you turn on your camera and all right. Let me update my document.
Jerome Ramsey, 10 o'clock, and Daniel Thomas.
All right, this is case number 214514201, the people versus Victoria Paulette Goss. Defendant is charged with 1 count of retail fraud. Today's date set for pretrial conference. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people and Judge or representative on behalf of Maya did appear today and was acknowledged and sued by court.
Rakedia Hall on behalf of Victoria Goss. Ma'am, may you state your full name for the record?
Victoria Goss.
What's your full name?
What's your full name, Ms. Goss?
Ms. Goss.
Victoria Goss.
Your full name.
Victoria Paul Goss.
Thank you. Today is the day set for pretrial conference. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, we do acknowledge that the complainant was present earlier. Ms. Goss would like to continue her not guilty plea and set this matter for a final pretrial and request discovery.
The court will continue a not guilty plea on behalf of Ms. Goss. I will set the matter for final pretrial conference. April the how many do I have on the 18th?
Six.
April the 18th. At 9:00 a.m., discovery should be submitted to the defense by March the 18th. Bond will continue with no contact with complaining witness, which is Meyer Corporation. No contact with any Meyer store. Anything further?
No, thank you, Judge.
Nothing from Ms. Goss.
Did you give me the final? All right, then we're all set. Have a great day. Stay safe.
You as well.
Thank you. Mr. Workman, have you been able to reach your client? Unmute, please. Unmute for me, Mr. Workman. Unmute for me, Mr. Workman. Oh, he on another, I can't, okay.
Hi, Judge. So,
Did you reach your client?
yeah, this was referred to me by another attorney, and kind of last minute, he told me that he's inpatient at Sacred Heart Rehabilitation. I texted him last night, can he be on Zoom? They told me yes, and now they're just saying he's inpatient. So I don't have many more facts than that.
He's inpatient where?
At the Sacred Heart Rehabilitation, I think it's in Macomb.
Can you put
Because
the
they had a
phone number?
heart procedure.
Can you put the phone number in the chat for Mr. Flanagan?
Yeah,
Do you have
my
the phone number? Do you have the phone number for the facility, or you just have
No,
your?
I don't have any of that.
Oh. Okay, well.
I mean, I can try to reschedule,
I mean, you're not giving me any information, like how long he'll be there, why they won't let him on. Maybe you can text your client, ask him for the number to the facility. You can forward the number to the facility to Mr. Flanagan, and then I can know how to proceed. Otherwise, otherwise I don't know how to proceed, so.
Okay. All right.
Do that, and then Mr. Flanagan will let you know what date to give. It doesn't make sense to give a date if your client is.
All right. I'll get all that information. Thank you, Judge.
All right, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Looks like Ms. Mitchell is ready now. This is case number 204414301, the people versus Rachel Lynelle Mitchell. Defendant is charged with malicious destruction of property. Today is the date set for pretrial conference. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
Rakedia Hall on behalf of Rachel Mitchell. Ma'am, may you unmute yourself and state your full name for the record?
Rachel Lynelle Mitchell.
Today is the date set for pretrial conference. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, this is the first scheduling of the pretrial conference. However, it appears that Ms. Mitchell was arraigned in this courtroom on December 5th of 2023, and the court did require the complainant to appear today. Seeing that there is no complainant present, we are requesting a dismissal.
Ms. Ritter.
Your Honor, so the court did arraign this matter and set a pretrial conference for today requiring the complainant witness to be present. According to my notes, Your Honor, it looks like the complainant witness did call our office and speak to a victim advocate and indicated that they no longer wish to proceed with this matter. So at this time, Your Honor, the people will not be able to proceed based on the complainant witness's refusal to prosecute the case.
Today is the day set for the pretrial conference. The complaining witness failed to appear and has indicated that they do not wish to prosecute the matter. The court is going to grant defense counsel's motion. The matter is dismissed without prejudice. Ms. Mitchell, we will mail you a copy of the order of dismissal for your records, ma'am. Have a great day and stay safe.
You too. Thank you, Your Honor.
Welcome. I'm ready on capers. This is case number 194533701, the People versus Montreal Capers. Defendant is charged with 1 count of assault or assault and battery. Today is the date set for an arraignment on a bench warrant. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
Rakidia Hall on behalf of Montreal Capers. Sir, may you state your full name for the record?
Montreal Otis Capers.
Today is the day set for an arraignment on a bench warrant. Ms. Hall.
Your Honor, we would like to waive the formal reading and stay on mute.
The court enters a not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Capers. Mr. Capers has capious several times, and it looks like he capious from a final pretrial conference in May of last year. It was his last capious. Discovery was submitted in 2022. How do you wish to proceed?
Your Honor, we would like to set this matter for a pretrial requiring the complainant to appear. It has been time since the last capious and
Yeah, but it's because of Mr. Capers who keeps not appearing, so I'm not gonna require the complainant to appear at this particular time.
okay, then we would like to set this matter for a final pretrial, Your Honor.
Court sets a final pretrial conference. April the 18th at 9:04. The complaining witness is not required. If Mr. Capers fails to appear, his bond is going to be revoked and it will be increased to $10,000 cash surety plus a GPS tether with house arrest. Anything further?
No, thank you, Judge.
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
Then we're all set. Have a great day. Stay safe. I'm ready on battle. This is case number 154537101. The people of the state of Michigan versus Roderick Lee Battle. Defendant is charged with assault or assault and battery. Today is the date set for pretrial conference. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
Rakidia Hall on behalf of Roderick Battle. Sir, may you unmute yourself and state your full name for the record?
Roderick Lee Battle.
Ms. Hall, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, this is at least the second scheduling of the pretrial. I believe the complainant was required to appear today. I don't believe that the complainant is present, so we are requesting a dismissal in the absence of the complainant.
Ms. Ritter.
Judge, it is at least the second scheduling of the pretrial conference. The court required the complainant witness Lynise Brazier to be present. I don't see her in the waiting room by that name, Your Honor. People don't have an explanation as to why the complaining witness is not present. At this time, Your Honor, the people will not be able to proceed based on the complaining witness's failure to appear.
The complaining witness was required to appear. They have failed to appear. The people have no explanation for the failure. They are unable to proceed. The court grants the defense counsel's motion. The matter is dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Battle, we will mail you a copy of the order of dismissal for your records, sir. Have a great day and stay safe.
Thank you. You too.
You're welcome. I'm ready on Littleton. This is case number 016471801. The people versus Charles R. Littleton. Defendant is charged with 1 count of assault or assault and battery. Today is the date set for pretrial conference. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
Rakidia Hall on behalf of Charles Littleton. Sir, may you state your full name for the record, please?
Charles Russell Littleton.
Ms. Hall, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, this is at least the second scheduling of the pretrial. The complainant was required to appear. The complainant is not present. We're asking for dismissal for complainant witness's failure to appear and the age of the case.
Ms. Ritter.
No, so it is at least the second scheduling of the pretrial conference. The court requires the complaining witness, Shannon Phillips, to be present. I don't see that person in the waiting room, Judge, and the people don't have an explanation as to why the complaining witness is not present. At this time, Your Honor, the people will not be able to proceed based on the complainant witness's failure to appear.
Can the person on the Motorola please unmute and state your name?
Hill.
Thank you. Mr. Hill accepts to join the breakout room. Someone will be in a speaker. With respect to Mr. Littleton, today is the date set for pretrial conference. The complaining witness failed to appear. People have no explanation for the failure. They are unable to proceed. The court grants defense counsel's motion. The matter is dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Littleton, we will mail you a copy of the order of dismissal for your records, sir. Have a great day and stay safe.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Ready on Thomas, this is case number 184491501, the people versus Diamond Thomas. Defendant is charged with 1 count of assault or assault and battery. Today is the date set for pretrial conference. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Rivera on behalf of the people.
Rakidia Hall on behalf of Diamond Thomas. Ma'am, may you unmute yourself and state your full name for the record?
Diamond Thomas.
Can you sit up straight and state your full name?
Diamond Thomas.
Thank you. Today is the date set for pretrial conference. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, this is at least the second scheduling of the pretrial. The complainant was required to appear today. The complainant is not present. We are requesting dismissal in this matter.
Judge, it is at least the second scheduling of the pretrial conference. The court requires the complaining witness, Melissa Carterfield, to be present. I don't see anyone in the name by that waiting room, Your Honor, and the people don't have an explanation as to why the complaining witness is not present. At this time, Your Honor, the people will not be able to proceed based on the complaining witness's failure to appear for at least the second scheduling of the pretrial conference.
The court is going to grant defense counsel's motion. The complaining witness failed to appear. The people have no explanation for the failure. They are unable to proceed. Ma'am, we will mail you a copy of the order of dismissal for your records. Have a great day and stay safe.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you. I'm ready on Donnell Thomas.
Your Honor, may I, before I go back into the breakout room?
Say that again.
I said, may I speak? I just wanted to apologize for saying that the complainant's name was Rosemary. First of all, I got her name wrong. It was Rosemary. But secondly, I do want to make it clear that I was not trying to come for you, but I do apologize for that.
Didn't have to apologize. It's all.
Still wanted
Is
to.
your colleague, is your colleague the one handling the Thomas?
I believe so, yes, Your Honor. Oh, no.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, go get your colleague then. All right, I'm ready on Thomas. This is case number 234488501. The People versus Donnell Latron Thomas. Defendant is charged with 1 count of assault or assault and battery. Today's the date set for final pretrial conference appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
Janice Stevenson, appearing on behalf of Mr. Donnell Thomas. Mr. Thomas, sir, good morning. Please tell the judge your full name.
Donnell Thomas.
What's your middle name?
Charles.
Thank you. Today is the date set for final pretrial conference. Ms. Stevenson, how are we proceeding?
Team, the plea of not guilty, asks that the matter for a jury trial, Your Honor.
The court continues a not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Thomas, and I will set the matter for jury trial. All right, my next available jury trial date. Monday, August the 26th. Well, all right, court sets the jury trial for August 26th at 10:30 a.m. with a final pretrial. When is always final pretrial? All right, the final pretrial conference, August 16th at 9:10. When is the last time the complainant appeared?
So Judge, according to my notes, the complainant witness is a minor from the court.
All right, well then that's a good date. The trial, they don't go back to school until September, I think, they will switch it back. All right, then we're all set until August 16th, unless there's something else on behalf of the defense.
I have nothing for the record. I would ask that Mr. Thomas wait in the hallway, please.
All right, then we're all set. Mr. Thomas, wait in the hall for your lawyer to come out. All right, I'm ready on Clements.
Ready on Clement?
Oh, I didn't get a sheet. I didn't get a sheet. Did I say already on Clemens?
Yeah.
Ms. Eason, turn on that camera. This all look like you're doing Clemens. This is case number 204420901. The people of the state of Michigan versus Tykeisha. Middle name Eulela, Euliah Clemens. Defendant is charged with 1 count of assault or assault battery. Today is the date set for sentencing. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
And Janice Stevenson appearing on behalf of Ms. Tykeisha Clemens. Good morning again, Ms. Clemens. Please unmute and say your full name.
Good morning. This is Tykeisha Euliah Clements.
Today is the day set for sentencing. The court has had an opportunity to review the pre-sentence report. With respect to the report, are there any additions, deletions, or corrections on behalf? On behalf of the people?
Judge, on behalf of the people, there are no additions, deletions, or corrections.
You don't want to correct that plea agreement language?
I was gonna wait for sentencing.
Oh, because that, nobody agreed to that. That's not the plea agreement language.
Can I have a second, please? My desk cluttered, and I just moved Ms. Clements' report. I need a second. Oh, so Ms. Clements and is it my turn? Sorry.
No, it's not your turn, Ms. Stevenson. No, we're not going to cover this today. Did you get some rest today? Okay. Ms. Ritter?
With respect to the sentencing?
No. Do you have anything else to say with respect to the additions, deletions, or corrections?
So Judge, I don't know what that means.
I don't either. You didn't say it.
Language.
I know.
But,
so we're gonna delete that?
Yes.
Okay. Was there a plea agreement?
So Judge, there was a recommendation, the state's recommendation for term of probation, 12 weeks of anger management, no contact with the complainant witness, Natasha Barnes. And according to the report, Judge, it doesn't look like there is a criminal history. There is something listed from 2017, but it was notified, so we don't have a history for Ms. Clements, so the people have no objection to a delayed sentence.
Ms. Stevenson, any additional deletions or corrections?
On behalf of Clements, Your Honor, we've had the opportunity to review the pre-sentence investigation report. We thank the people very much for correcting that language in the plea agreement. We actually have want the court to know on page 5 in the employment section that Ms. Clements, just as of January 14th, has started a new job at an assisted living facility, Your Honor, and she is no longer receiving unemployment in that other source of income section. Other than that, we have no additions, deletions, or corrections, and Ms. Clements does stand ready for sentencing.
Anything with respect to sentencing on behalf of?
With respect to sentencing on behalf of the people, Judge, the people are asking the court to adopt the probation recommendation for a 12-month sentence. According to page 4, Judge, there was an attempt, probation said there was an attempt to try to reach the victim regarding restitution. They were unable to reach the victim. I don't have any information regarding restitution, so the people are comfortable with restitution being set at 0 at this time.
All right. Anything on behalf of the family?
Yes, Your Honor. On behalf of Ms. Clements, first of all, we are thanking the court for rescheduling the sentencing. And then I believe that Ms. Clements is gonna, with regard to that defendant's description of the offense, I think that Clemens is going to address the court. We don't want the court left with the impression that the only reason Ms. Clemens comes to court as a criminal defendant who has now pled guilty is because of family dispute. That, you know, that's not against the law to have family disputes, or I'd be up in here as a defendant every day. Ms. Clemens is absolutely has been very, very cooperative with me throughout this entire process. It is a toxic situation, or was a toxic situation was going on in her family, and I'm just hoping that they'll be able to get past all of this and heal and move forward. And I believe that Ms. Clements wants to address the court, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Clemens, would you like to address the court as the sentencing?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor. Yes. I would like to just to thank you for allowing me an additional time for this proceedings. And also I would like to apologize for my actions on that day of January 22nd. There's really no excuse for my behavior. And even though I was going through a terrible time in my life, that's still no excuse for my actions. And I'm very apologetic for what I've done. Thank you.
All right, the court has had an opportunity to review the report. I'm ready to impose sentence. I do so as follows. There is a recommendation for a 12-month probationary period. The court will accept the recommendation and sentence you to a 12-month probationary period. People have no objection to the delayed sentence. The court will also sentence you pursuant to a delayed sentence. This will be her second one. All right. The court imposes the following terms and conditions of the probation. You shall not violate any criminal law of any governmental unit. You must not leave the state without consent of the court. You must make a truthful report to probation on a monthly basis and notify probation immediately of any change of your address, phone number, or employment status. You will pay the following fines, costs, and fees: $210 mandatory cost, a $100 attorney's fee, a $250 fine, $420 supervision fees, and a $50 assessment fee. Ms. Clemens tested positive for alcohol and marijuana. Alcohol is not prohibited and marijuana is not prohibited if she has a valid medical marijuana card. But I hope she's not gonna smoke weed and go to the assisted living place. I don't know what she's gonna be doing, but okay. You shall not use or possess. Oh, hold on. So the court is gonna, the fines, costs, and fees, I'm not gonna order, monthly urinalysis, but I am gonna order bi-monthly urinalysis. So I'm going to also add a $120, strike that, I'm sorry. $60 urinalysis fee. And the total fines, costs, and fees are $1,090. I think, let me read it. Yes, $1,090. And of course, if she finishes early, then the urinalysis and the supervision fees will be prorated. You shall not use or possess any illegal substance, no marijuana without a valid medical marijuana card, no opiates without a valid prescription and letter of explanation from the doctor. You cannot drive without a valid driver's license. I indicated she will submit to bi-monthly urinalysis. And you shall have no contact with complaining witness. Natasha Barnes, you will do 12 weeks of anger management. You will attend the Choices program, and you will pay any outstanding tickets you have with 36th District Court. Clear up any warrants if you have any, and the reports indicate you do not. You're gonna come back to me for a review August the 22nd at 1:30. We will mail a copy of this order to the Village House address. Probation will contact you at the phone number ending in 9808. Anything further?
No, thank you, Judge.
Nothing on behalf of Ms. Clemens. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Ms. Clemens, you're all set. Have a great day. Stay safe.
Thank you. You have a great day as well.
Thank you. All right, I'm ready on, well, are you ready on Ramsey?
I'm not spoken with Mr. Rand, Your Honor.
Okay.
I can get ready on really quickly, though.
Mr. Ramsey's on the hall. All right, I'm ready on KMAC. Cox and Esquivel.
Ms. Escobar get to break out.
I don't know, but I'm getting ready to start my jury trial in about 10 minutes. I got to go cold turkey. This is case number 234406601, the people versus Antonio K. Mack. The defendant is charged with 1 count of assault or assault and battery. Today is the date set for final pretrial conference appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
Janice Stevenson appearing on behalf of Mr. Antonio K. Mack. Mr. K. Mack, sir, please tell the judge your full name. Unmute for us, Mr. K. Mack.
Antonio K. Mack.
Today is the day set for final pretrial conference. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, Mr. K. Mack and I have had the opportunity to discuss this matter, and he had the opportunity to review the rights form, and it is understanding that at this time, Mr. K. Mack wishes to waive his rights in a trial and offer the court plea of guilty to 1 count of assault and battery.
Mr. K. Mack, your lawyer has indicated that you wish to plead guilty to assault and battery. Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Sir, I'm going to share my screen. On the screen will be a constitutional rights form. My question to you is, have you had an opportunity to review for yourself or to go over with your lawyer your constitutional rights?
Yes.
When you did that, did you understand your constitutional rights?
Yes.
Do you understand that this is a misdemeanor and therefore you have a right to a trial? However, if I accept this plea from you today, you are giving up your right to a trial.
Yes.
Sir, has anyone threatened you in any way or promised you anything that was not placed on the record to get you to enter into this plea?
No.
Are you currently on probation or parole?
No.
Finally, do you understand that if I accept this plea from you today, you may be giving up your right to an automatic appeal to the circuit court, and if you were to change your mind about the plea, you would have to request permission of this court to set aside your plea or request permission of the circuit court to appeal the conviction?
Yes.
With that understanding, do you still want to enter into this voluntary plea today?
Yes.
Raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Ms. Dixon.
Thank you, Your Honor. K-Mac, on January 10th, 2023, were you present at 17643 Grand River Avenue in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And there on that date, did you come in contact with Monique McKay?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you hit Monique McKay without her permission?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor. Defense is satisfied.
Are the people satisfied?
The people are satisfied, Judge.
The court is satisfied. I will accept the guilty plea to one count of assault or assault and battery. When is Mr. K-Mac on the docket for trial?
March 25, I believe, Your Honor.
And we already took a figure, it's not more read, correct? Read is in on the 25th. Court is going to set the matter for sentencing. How many do I have on March 20th? How many do I have on March 18th? On March 15th. Do I have any sentencing?
On March 15th.
Yes.
One so far.
Court is going to set the matter for sentencing March 15th at 9 a.m. Mr. K-Mac, you have a right to be sentenced in person or on Zoom, which do you prefer? Mr. K-Mac, you have a right to be sentenced in person or on Zoom, which do you prefer?
On Zoom.
Court sets the matter for sentencing March 15th at 9 o'clock on Zoom. I am going to order a pre-sentence investigation. Probation is going to contact you by telephone if they cannot reach you. They are going to mail you a letter and leave you a message directing you to contact them. Make sure you do so if you don't get their first phone call so that I can have a proper pre-sentence investigation on the date of your sentencing, okay?
Okay.
All right, anything further with respect to Mr. K-Mac?
No, thank you,
No, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. K-Mac, you're all set. Have a great day. Stay safe.
You too. Take care, Your
Thank
Honor.
you. Thank you. I'm ready on Cox. This is case number 204452601. People of the state of Michigan versus Denzel Mark Cox. Defendant is charged with one count of operating with a high BAC. Today is the date set for final pretrial conference appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
Janice Stevenson appearing on behalf of Mr. Denzel Cox. Mr. Cox, sir, please say your full name.
Denzel Marcox.
Today is the day set for final pretrial conference. How we proceed?
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Cox continue not guilty. The matter be set for jury trial.
The court continues to not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Cox. Set the matter for jury trial August the August 26th. At 10:30. Final pretrial, August the 17th. No, strike that. August the 19th. At 9:10. Anything further?
No, thank you.
Nothing on behalf of Mr. Cox. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Cox, you're all set until August the 19th, sir. Have a great day. Stay safe.
You too.
All right, good morning, Mr. McClendon. It's a little late. All right, I'm gonna put Mr. McClendon and Mr. Dixon. I have a jury trial that's supposed to start in 2 minutes. I'm gonna put Mr. McClendon, Mr. Dixon, Ms. Esquivel in breakout. Please accept to join the breakout room and wait for the lawyers to come in to speak with you. Do not leave the breakout room until you have spoken with a lawyer. Please accept to join the breakout room. I don't know why Ms. Esquivel keeps leaving, but I need her to stay. Please accept to join the breakout room. I have a jury trial that I'm supposed to start in 2 minutes. The lawyers will come in to speak with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Does anyone know who Williams is? Is that on the docket? I don't see it.
I don't have to.
All right, put a message in the chat for Williams to contact the court. Put the court phone number. I don't know who that is. All right, I will be ready in a moment on Dixon. Court's gonna take a brief break. Ms. Dixon, I need you all to get ready on everything else so that I can bring in the jury. Mr. Bachman, I'll be with you shortly.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, my plans. I'll call. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, people here, I don't know. They told me. 15. Okay, no problem.
I'm ready on Dixon. This is case number 225843001, the people versus Richard Jamel Dixon. Defendant is charged with attempt police officer assaulting, resisting, obstructing. Today is the date set for a review appearance. Mr. Cannon,
Your Honor, good morning. I'm Attorney Jamonte.
I can't hear you. I can't hear.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Attorney Jamonte Cannon, P82992. Here on behalf of Defendant Rayshard Dixon, I'm standing in for Attorney Edward Martel.
We can barely hear you. Mr. Dixon, your name, please.
Rayshard Dixon.
Today is the day set for review. And I'm definitely not happy with what I see. Mr. Dixon was before the court back in December for a violation hearing. And I say he had one last chance to come into compliance. And then I received a report from probation that says he's done nothing. So counsel, what is it that you need to say to the court today? Because I'm gonna be adjourning Mr. Dixon.
That was actually why I came here, Your Honor. Seek to adjourn Mr. Dixon's hearing because his attorney of record, Edward Martel, is assisting another of our attorneys in a felony matter jury trial.
Mr. Martel better make himself available tomorrow. We're coming tomorrow. Mr. Martel better make himself available because this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's like completely ridiculous. Your client has his hand up. Do you want to go in the breakout room and speak with him?
Mr. Dixon, did you want to speak to me or did you want to speak to the court?
No, counsel. Do you want to go into the breakout room with your client to find out what your client wants? I don't want your client talking to me. He has representation.
Of course.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's go to the breakout room.
Yes.
Mr. Baughman, I'm ready.
Good morning.
Good morning. You're wanting to address the court on Mr. Evans?
Yes, please.
Case number 234432601, the people versus Frank Jerron Evans. Defendant is charged with guns possession while operating under the influence. Defendant is not present. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Herrera on behalf of the people.
Please support, Your Honor, Harry Baughman, P55052, on behalf of the defendant who does not appear at this time to my left, Your Honor, for the reason that even though he checked in this morning, he was asked because of some behavioral issues to leave today. It doesn't seem that he was in the right mind to undergo what he's going to need to go through today. He's also supposed to appear before Judge Archer. That matter has been adjourned till February 13th. There are concerns that I've expressed to both prosecutors from Wayne County Prosecutor's Office as well as Corporation Counsel with respect to competency. I would like, please and thank you, if you would adjourn till February 13th, allow me to either bring my client back in or establish some sort of communication with him whereby we can discuss what I surmise is some mental health issues.
What does he have pending before Judge Archer?
It arises out of the same transaction or occurrence as the instant case, Your Honor. It is a operating while impaired, first offense. And this is a possession of a weapon while impaired. Same.
Well, it should be all on the same. Why not?
Well, I'm not saying no, you're wrong, but I'm saying the way they split it up, this is the state case, so they would give it to us.
It's a state case. It is in front of Judge Archer's on track.
Yeah. So the city may have been written up as a city and they gave.
Well, that's ridiculous.
We're trying to work our way through it, Your Honor. Unfortunately, in the midst of all this, the defendant presents with his own set of issues on his sleeve. To the point where he was asked to leave this morning. I'm not sure if he was escorted out of the building, but there was obviously some concern about his behavior. Not for the first time, Your Honor, the defendant 2 weeks ago was on the record with Judge Archer, and I began to be concerned at that point about him. I thought that we would be able to meet today. However, by the time I got here, he had already been asked to leave.
I was trying to 13. What time is he on Judge Archer's docket?
9.
Let's put him at 10 o'clock on mine.
Thank you, kindly. Have a great day.
Okay, I'm ready on. We already do that. I'm ready on Escobar. This is case number 234401201, People versus Roxana Escobar. The defendant is charged with assault or assault and battery. Today's the day set for final pretrial conference appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Renner on behalf of the people.
Janice Stevenson appearing on behalf of Roxana Escobar. Ms. Escobar, ma'am, please say your full name.
Please unmute.
Roxana Escobar.
Today's the day set for pretrial conference. How are we proceeding?
On behalf of Ms. Escobar, Your Honor, we continue to plea of not guilty. We ask that this matter be set for trial. Jury trial, please.
The court continues a not guilty plea on behalf of Ms. Escobar, sets the matter for jury trial August 26th at 10:30 with a final pretrial conference of August the 19th. Bond will continue. Anything further?
No, thank you, Your Honor. Nothing on behalf of Ms. Escobar. Thank you, Your Honor.
We're all set. Have a great day. Stay safe.
Your Honor,
Yes.
when it's appropriate, people in this company have their break on sidebar report, please.
About what?
Your turn. Please, Your Honor.
I'm ready on Hill.
Oh, okay.
Case number 214443301, the People versus Bond, Trevor Hill. Defendant is charged with operating while intoxicated. Today's the day set for review. Appearance, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Janice Stevenson appearing on behalf of Mr. Vaughn Hill. Mr. Hill, sir, please tell the judge your full name.
Unmute, please.
Apologize. Bond Trevor Hill.
Your Honor, it looks like Mr. Hill has complied with all the terms and conditions of the probation early, and we would ask that he now be discharged from probation.
Today is the day set for review, the defendant, according to probation, completed the terms and conditions of his probation. I don't have an order request for discharge, but I am gonna discharge Mr. Hill from probation with the improvement, close the matter out. Anything further?
Nothing on behalf of Mr. Hill. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Hill, you're all set. Thank you for your patience. Have a great day. Stay safe.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you. The young man on the front row. This is Ramsey, case number 235709001, the people versus Lerone Ramsey. Defendant is charged with something dealing with a motor vehicle. Today is the date set for review. Appearance, please.
Janice Stevens, I'm appearing on behalf of Mr. Lerone Ramsey. Mr. Ramsey, sir, please tell the judge your full name.
Lerone Jamil Ramsey.
Thank you, sir. Today is the day set for review. With respect to Mr. Ramsey, he has completed the community service and paid $245. Mr. Ramsey is scheduled today. At what would you schedule it for today? Okay, no, that's the only day they get with you. He's scheduled today for the choices. So we're gonna make sure he can make his choices, but he also has a new case where he was sentenced to 2 years probation in Macomb County. And that was just last week. So that does automatically violate his probation, Ms. Dixon, but he seems like he's doing a good job. He was placed on probation August. I'm gonna tell you that because of the new case, I'm gonna leave him on probation for the whole year. So he's not gonna get on probation until August, but what I would like to see is a copy of his probation order from Macomb County. And as a condition of his continuation on this probation, Mr. Ramsey, you must stay in compliance with the Macomb County probation. Mr. Ramsey, you kind of making it harder for yourself in life. You're making it harder for yourself. Barely people without a record can do well. You're making it harder. It's not impossible to still be successful, but you are making it harder for yourself, okay? Does he have a copy with him now or no?
The probation order?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't have that, Your Honor, but I believe that those conditions in the report given by Ms. By probation, I think those are accurate.
All right, well,
you tell me he does have it. It's outside.
Oh, well, just get it to Ms. Stevenson. I'm gonna set a review for, let's see, I placed him on probation August. This was his first review date. Let's give him a review. I don't want to bring him all the way to the end and then he end up getting extended because he's not complying with that other probation. Let's come back in 3 months, let me see how he's doing, and then give me a copy of that other probation order. Go ahead and do the choices program today. I might reconsider and discharge you early after this next 3 months, but you gotta be in compliance with that other probation, okay? That's a May date. Let's bring them back in May. May 16th. 1:30. Well, do you come on Zoom or in person? You're in person today. Do you have to be in person? Do you know how to use Zoom?
Yes.
You sure? Cause Zoom 1:30 is just for Zoom. It's Zoom only. So you know how to use Zoom? Okay. All right. And I'll see you in May, and I want a copy of that other probation order.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. What's on this course, he was here way earlier today. Oh, and he's on pen, you walked off the pen, that's Mr. Forrest. Back on the record of the people versus Rashard Dixon. Counsel.
Your Honor, Your Honor, Mr. Dixon informed me that he has been trying to make some progress on his
I
case.
mean, I literally can't hear you, you're completely muffled. I don't know what's with your system, but I can't hear you.
Your Honor, can you hear me now?
It's a little better, go ahead.
Okay. Mr. Dixon has informed me while we're in the breakout room of some of the progress that he's been trying to make. He told me, one, that he recently paid $100 over the weekend towards the case and has been trying to contact the probation officer since at least January, but he hasn't been able to get answers. He is going through some financial issues right now. He's also had a recent death in the family, so he's kind of going through that. However, he's also addressing another case in which case he was recently placed on tether for 90 days. He's also just started some community service with Irving Department Corporation, which is a sort of nonprofit that helps clean up neighborhoods. He hasn't quite gotten documentation of that. He literally just started. He's also paid for an anger management
That
course.
doesn't have anything to do with me, because that doesn't have anything to do with me. We didn't order him to do any community service.
Yeah, I believe
We didn't order him to do any community service. Now, here's the situation. I'm gonna just interrupt you, counsel. If Miss McCall doesn't have the information that you're telling me right now, it's irrelevant. Mr. Dixon is supposed to be reporting to probation on a monthly basis. So Miss McCall just sent this report to me yesterday morning at 10:00 a.m. Ms. McCall's office is located in the same place it's been in for the 13 years. Excuse me, I discounted myself. For the 17 years I've been on the bench, her office is in the same place. As far as I know, Ms. McCall's phone number has not changed. As far as I know, probation is still located in room 317 on the 3rd floor of the 36th District Court. If a judge tells me that this is it, that the rubber meets the road, then we don't let probation stop us from doing what we're supposed to do. We come down to the building. We make a ruckus. We find out, where's the supervisor? Where's the supervisor? Where's the supervisor? Because the judge told me this is it. And since I'm the only one in danger of going to jail, I need to speak to somebody. So excuses are the tools of the weak and incompetent. Those who use excuses build bridges to nowhere. I didn't write the poem.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's stop giving excuses. Ms. McCall says he's done nothing. So if he has done something, my clerk didn't say, Judge Mr. Dixon been calling here trying to reach Ms. McCall. He been calling the courtroom. Judge Mr. Dixon showed up at the courtroom and we tried to send him across the hall. Mr. Dixon isn't being aggressive with respect to his probation, and so the judge is not going to be aggressive in trying to help him. The last time he was here, I said that was it. I'm not going to keep doing this. We're going to come in person. Tell Mr. Martell he has to make himself available to the court. I'm not going to walk around his schedule because clearly his client isn't wanting to participate with this probation. I'm going to adjourn the case to next week, Tuesday, I guess. I don't even know how many cases I got, but we're coming on Tuesday, February the 13th. In person, 10:02.
That at 10 a.m., Your Honor?
If Mr. Martell can't make it, then somebody on his behalf needs to come in person. Who is Joseph?
10 o'clock. Review.
Is that in person? I mean, is that at 10 a.m., Your Honor?
Yes. All right, we're all set. Have a great day. Stay safe. Mr. Forrest, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. I understand MFD spoke with your client. I don't know if she had told him that you were still representing her, but we're ready on pen. This is case number 234437401, the People versus Felicity Penn, Felicity Xavier Penn. Defendant is charged with operating while visibly impaired. Today is the date set for review. Mr. Forrest, your appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Forrest, P73168, appearing on behalf of Felicity Penn.
Ms. P, your name.
Felicity Xavier Penn.
Today is the day set for review. I'm not happy with any of this. She was placed on probation in August. We're in February. She's done nothing. All right, I'm going to continue her to the final review. If she's done nothing, then I guess we will do 93 days. I should say she's done. Let me correct it. She completed outpatient treatment. Miss Hall, go off screen. I don't care what Ms. Penn told you. Go off screen. The report from probation that I received at 10 o'clock this morning says I'm reading it wrong. They stressed me out. I'm sorry. Let me double back, Mr. Forrest. I'm on 90.
Thank you, Judge. You had me surprised there.
Mr. Forrest, I'm on 90. Let me double back. That's funny. I'm just laughing at myself right now. I read it. I flipped it, Mr. Forrest. I flipped it. So hold on. Ms. Penn was like, wait a minute. Ms. Hall came on shaking her head. Okay. I need to drink one more sip of coffee. Hold on. Because I'm trying not to hear what Ms. Ritter and Ms. Easter trying to tell me about my jury trial. That's probably why I can't see. I can't see. My eyes is crossed. Okay. Ms. Penn.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry. Let me read it again. I'm sorry, Ms. Penn.
Thank you.
Ms. Penn has completed the condition. I flipped it. She has completed the condition. And then they said remaining condition. So that's my fault. The remaining condition is that she has to provide proof of the outpatient treatment. So, Mr. Forrest, does she have the proof of the outpatient treatment?
I believe so, but Ms. Penn?
Yes, my therapist has been sending Ms. McCall my treatment status, but she has not sent the release forms for my outpatient yet.
Okay, so then let's get that so that Ms. McCall can confirm that she's completed the outpatient. So now she's actually eligible for the early discharge. So once I get proof of the outpatient treatment, I can discharge her. How long do you think that's going to take? Who are you waiting for to send releases? Your therapist or the program or Ms. McCall?
My therapist, I talked to her yesterday. I think we had a misunderstanding on what to send. I'll call her again today after court.
Okay, all right. Well then, let's do that, and then I'll adjourn it. Let's adjourn it about a week and a half, maybe. That's probably enough time, you think?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so let's come back. Can you come back next Friday, which would be February the 16th?
Yes, I can.
10 o'clock. As long if I have that, I see your face, Mr. Forrest. But this is what you could do. If you're not available to come, if I just have that she's completed outpatient treatment, then you can talk to Ms. McCall. She can submit a discharge.
Understood.
Very good,
Okay.
Judge. Thank you.
So sorry about that, Ms. Penn. Do you accept my apology?
Yes, I do, ma'am. I
Thank
understand,
you.
ma'am.
Thank you. I was reading that completely wrong. All right, thank you. So that's Ms. Ritter's fault, but I won't say it. I take full responsibility for my actions. Okay, thank you. You all have a great day. Stay safe.
Thank you as
Judge.
well.
You too.
All right. Okay, apparently the person in the breakout, in the waiting room with a whole different name is Mr. Simmons. Apparently that's Mr. Simmons. On somebody else's side. Let's do McClendon. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, let's do McClendon. Did you all speak to Mateku? Nobody spoke to Mateku? Did you speak to Mateku, Ms. Hall?
I did not. I thought that you were speaking to him, Ms. Stevenson, when you came in the breakout room.
Oh.
Oh.
No, okay, go in and speak to him. He's on the gambler. He should be there. All right, well, who's gonna do Mr. I'll bring in Simmons. They're on 2 devices. And then I'm ready on McClendon. And then I suppose y'all can approach. I don't know what y'all approach to say, but we can approach. Oops, I deleted that. And this other device, Williams, start your camera. Okay, all right, this is case number 234508801, the people versus Mario Renard McClendon. The defendant is charged with retail fraud. Today is the date set for final pretrial conference appearance, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the
Janice Stevenson appearing on behalf of Mr. Mario McClendon. Mr. McClendon, sir, please say your full name.
Mario Renard McClendon.
Today's the day set for final pretrial conference. Ms. Stevenson, how are you proceeding?
So, Your Honor, Mr. McClendon, I just got a little bit more information about his case. Do I have time to have this recalled and hopefully resolve it today, Your Honor?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, what's going on with the jury trial? Maybe I guess this is the time to approach. And there's somebody on the back row that needs to speak to you. Yes, to you.
Oh.
There's somebody on the back row that needs to speak to you. Approach with respect to the jury trial.
in front of you.
Yes.
Sorry.
I didn't receive this information today, and my boss was here, and she told me that she didn't send this information.
Well, then she's gonna pay for it. I'm hoping. Somebody. Let's do, oh, so we want to send this.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. McClendon, go back to breakout. Mr. McClendon, go back to breakout.
Okay.
And the gentleman on the back row can can, go in the hallway and we're on recess. All right, I'm ready to go back on the record with McClendon. This is case number 234508801. Appearances.
For the record, Your Honor,
Christina Ritter on behalf of.
again, for the record, Your Honor, Janice Stevenson appearing on behalf of Mr. Mario McClendon. Mr. McClendon, sir, please unmute and say your full name.
Mario Reynard McClendon.
Ms. Dixon, how are you?
And at this time, Your Honor, we thank the court for giving us another opportunity to take a look at this. Mr. McClendon will in fact continue his plea of not guilty. We're asking this matter be set for jury trial.
The court is going to continue a not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. McClendon, and I'm going to set the matter for jury trial. Oh, I messed that up. Oh, okay. So now we're gonna go to. All right, court is gonna set the matter for jury trial. September 4th. When is the violence?
July 31st.
Final pretrial conference. September the, strike that, I'm sorry, August. Final pretrial conference, August the August the 2nd. At 9:10. Anything further?
Oh, thank you, Your Honor. Nothing on behalf of Mr. McClendon. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. McClendon, you're all set until August the 2nd. Ready on Matiku. This is case number 224487001 people versus Marion Matiku. Defendant is charged with 1 count of gambling, disassociated person. Today is the date set for review. Appearances, please.
Yeah, on behalf of Tesfa Miriam Metiku, sir, may you state your full name for the record?
Tesfa Miriam Metiku.
Today is the day set for review. This was a non-reporting probation. Mr. Matiku was supposed to pay $360, complete gamblers counseling and gamblers anonymous, and pay any outstanding tickets. No new cases. Where are we with Mr. Matiku?
Your Honor, I don't have a report for Mr. Matiku. I do see, according to the RLA, that he did pay the $360. And according to Mr. Matiku, he has completed all of the remaining conditions as well. which includes going to Gamblers Anonymous twice a month and also going to Gamblers Counseling twice a month. He didn't have any outstanding tickets or warrants in any other jurisdictions. So it's my understanding he should be ready for discharge today.
And he would be if he had, where's his proof that he did those things?
He indicated to me that he did send the proofs to Probation Officer Bryson. However, we don't have the report to corroborate that.
Why did he do that? Who told him Bryson was his probation officer? Can you see if she's here today? It was a non-reporting probation. Okay, well, I don't have any proof that he completed those things. Ms. Bryson didn't submit any report to me. And I could try to get Mr. Farmer to see if he has it. So I'll recall the case.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, I'm ready on Simmons. This is case number 154401301, the people versus Joe Simmons Jr. Defendant is charged with operating while visibly impaired. Today is the day set for review. Appearances, please.
Brikidia Hall on behalf of Joe Simmons. Sir, may you state your full name for the record?
Can you unmute and state your name?
Joe Simmons.
Are you Joe Simmons Jr.?
Joe Simmons Jr., correct.
Today is the day set for review. Mr. Simmons was placed on an 8-month probation. And he has completed the terms and conditions of his probation according to Ms. McCall, and is ready for early discharge, I think. Let's see. No, he's not. Wait. Yes, he's ready for early discharge. This is the halfway point. Ms. Hall.
Yes, Your Honor, we are requesting that Mr. Simmons be discharged and closed with improvement for probation.
Court is going to close Mr. Simmons with improvement. Discharge him from probation. And refund $140 of his costs. Anything further?
Nothing further for Mr. Simmons.
Mr. Simmons, you're all set. We will mail you a copy of the order of discharge along with a refund check for $140. Have a great day. Stay safe.
Thank you. All right.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Officer Bryson is here today. Officer Tucker is going to work on a report for.
Okay. All right, then I'm ready on Jones. You should probably get your last seat. This is case number 224472601, the people of the state of Michigan versus Alexander Jones. Defendant is charged with 1 count of retail fraud. Today is the date set for a jury trial. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina over here on behalf of the people. And I also have my OIC Corporal Lewis present in the courtroom. Did you put her appearance on the record?
Yeah.
Corporal Lewis? Yes. Your appearance for the court, please.
And for the record, Your Honor, Janice Stevens, appearing on behalf of Mr. Alexander Jones, Mr. Jones, sir, please tell the judge your full name.
Alexander Lewis Jones.
Thank you, sir. Today is the day set for jury trial. There are 24 jurors present. I understand that the people are not ready to proceed.
That is correct, Judge. The people like to make a record number for them.
Please.
Thank you, Judge. So, Judge, today is the day and time set for jury trial in this case. And the people are not ready to proceed. It comes to the people's attention today from Mr. Copeland, actually, that the necessary witness, Detective Overly, is currently out of state right now, Your Honor. So the people will not be able to proceed without the necessary witness. However, Judge, I do hear the court's concern during the sidebar, Your Honor, and the people understand that the court is holding the people in contempt for the complainant witness not to appear. However, Your Honor, respectfully, I disagree with the court as far as holding the people in contempt with the complainant witness not necessarily appearing for today's jury trial, Your Honor. Judge, I do understand that it is a necessary expense on the court for jurors to appear for their city and to serve on the jury. However, Judge, there are unforeseen circumstances that may arise.
Let me interrupt you. This isn't an unforeseen circumstance. This is not an unforeseen circumstance. What it is a discounting of the fact that it's a misdemeanor. That's how the court sees it. And I didn't say yet that I was holding the people in contempt. It is my intention to have a contempt hearing because it is my understanding that the subpoenas were not issued. Had the subpoena been issued, then I could hold the witness in contempt for failing to honor the subpoena. But since a subpoena for a jury trial was not even issued, and we had Friday to know that those subpoenas weren't issued, we had Monday to know that those subpoenas weren't issued, because the 24 jurors that are downstairs in the jury room being compensated by the citizens of the city of Detroit called in yesterday after 4 p.m. so that they could know whether to appear today or not. And had the court been notified yesterday that the subpoenas were not issued, the court would have canceled the jury yesterday. And the court would not have had to not only bear the burden of the cost for the jury, but also take 24 people out of the jury pool for a whole year. Because since those people showed up for Mr. Jones's jury today, the court cannot subpoena them for another year for jury duty. That's why I said I was going to hold a contempt hearing. Not because the witness didn't show up, but because the subpoena to the witness wasn't even issued for a jury trial. But you can continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. Again, Your Honor, the people do apologize for getting this information today and not in enough time for the court to excuse those jurors. But again, Judge, the complainant witness is not here, and we will not be able to proceed to the trial based on those reasons that people stated for correct.
All right, Ms. Stevenson.
On behalf of Mr. Jones, we move for dismissal, Your Honor.
The court is going to grant the defense counsel's motion. Today is the jury trial date. There are 24 jurors who were subpoenaed to be chosen for the jury for today, present to have a jury. Court is going to grant the defense counsel's motion and dismiss the matter without prejudice. And additionally, the court is going to schedule a show cause hearing with respect to who's going to pay for the jury. So I don't know if it's going to be the prosecutor's office or if it's going to be the Detroit Police Department, but it's not going to be 36th District Court. That's what it's not going to be. So it's not going to be 36th District Court, but it's going to be the prosecutor's office or the Detroit Police Department. And we're going to set that show cause hearing. Mr. Flanagan, how many you? March 7th in the afternoon. What do I have?
The afternoon is a trial and some reviews.
A trial? On March 10th?
March 7th.
Who trial? I don't have any.
Still at Galahad.
Who?
The work on the
Oh, I definitely don't have any. What's the spelled name for him?
last name ABBULLKHAD.
And you said that's Mr. Worthman?
Yes.
For a bench trial?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, what about, Monday, March? What about Monday, March 4th in the afternoon?
Nothing in the afternoon on March 4th.
Or it's gonna set show cause hearing for March 4th. 1:30 p.m. And I'm gonna meet, I'll meet with the chief, see how he wants to handle, how does he want to handle. We're gonna set show cause and have, when I need to know why those subpoenas were issued, or jury trial, Anything further?
No, thank you, Judge. Nothing on behalf of Mr. Jones, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, then we're all set. Mr. Jones, you can, wait in the hall for a copy of the order of dismissal. Anything yet from, who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do it for,
Mrs. Tucker. Mr. Farmer's at interview, so Mrs. Tucker. Jones.
I'm gonna take these upstairs and write it.
Okay.
Right, we do have a 1:30.
Yeah.
That's in person?
Yeah.
Oh, cause I thought I was gonna.
The interpreter is gonna be.
It's fine, what you saying, you only take. Oh, that's old, that's what's everything last.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, what you send me? That's old. Okay.